Good morning, everybody. I hope you're all doing well. It's a shame that we can't be in Phoenix Park this morning, but this is the next best thing. So welcome to my studio, SNC. We're going to start off lying down with your knees bent up towards the ceiling and the arms resting out wide from the body with the palms facing up. Just allow the knees fall into each other, maybe widen the feet out on the mat, and close the eyes or soften the gaze. Allowing your head to feel heavy in your mat. Become more aware of your breath. So the limbs are relaxed, the fingers, the hands, the feet. Feel the weight of those shoulder blades and the shoulders. Allow them to sink into the floor. Notice that natural gap between the lower back and the mat. Just notice it. Allowing your breath to flow freely into your belly. Take a deep breath in through the nose if that's possible for you. Exhale out with a sigh through the mouth. Breathing in, filling up, allowing your belly to expand, to rise. Exhale out with that HA sound. Let it go. And one more deep breath in. Send your breath all the way down to the lower belly. Exhale out, let go of the breath. Now we're going to find our Pilates posture, our core engagement. So you're going to heel toe the feet in so that your feet are hip width apart. A nice indication or a nice way of finding that out is making sure the outer edges of your feet are in line with the outer edges of your hips. Your knees are bent directly up towards the ceiling. Slide the hands in so they're down by your side and stretch your fingertips down towards your heels. Tuck the chin in, create length in the back of the neck. And now we zip up through those tummy muscles. So from your pubic bone up towards your belly button, you're going to zip up those inner tummy muscles, getting that 30% lift, that Pilates engagement that you can hold throughout the class or for the whole class. We're going to breathe in, press the lower back into the mat, closing down that gap. Exhale, lift the right leg into tabletop, knee is in line with your hip, calf parallel to the floor, and then bring the left leg up to join. Just squeeze the knees and the feet together here. If you have a weak lower back or weak core, you can bend the knees in closer to your chest, but keep that right angle in the legs. Inhale, bring the arms up over your head. Keep the back of the rib cage in contact with the floor. Exhale, lift the upper body into your hunter position. Stretch the fingertips away, open through the chest, and start pulsing from the shoulders. So in through the nose. As you exhale, see if you can stretch those legs out. Bring your feet into Pilates V. Breathing in, you're bending the knees in, and exhale, stretching out. Breathe in through the nose. Exhale, stretch and lengthen. Breathe in, bend in, knees in line with your hips. Exhale, stretch, legs up towards a high light switch. Exhale out. If you have any lower back problems, you can keep the knees bent throughout. If you have any neck problems or your neck is strained, you can lower the head to the floor. Breathe in, bend the knees in, and exhale, stretch out. Let's do two more. Inhale. So no movement in the wrists or the elbows. You're moving from the shoulders. Breathe in, bend the knees in, and exhale, stretch and lengthen. Hug your knees into your chest, lower the head to the floor, and gently just rock from side to side. Feel that massage in the lower back. And then bring your feet to the floor. So heels as close to your hips as possible for this one. Outer edges of the feet are in line with the outer edges of the hips. Stretch your fingertips down towards your heels. Tuck the chin in, create that length in the neck. Breathe in, press the lower back into the mat. Breathe out, we're going to push with the feet and peel up into shoulder bridge. So you're lifting the hips up. You have that diagonal line, your knees, your hips, and your shoulders. Inhale into the rib cage. Exhale, release the spine down. So you're moving from the sternum, releasing the spine down vertebrae by vertebrae, pulling the belly button in to try and separate those last few, and then relax the hips into their natural shape. So breathe in, we press the lower back down. Breathe out, we push and we peel the spine up off the floor. Keep your core engaged here. Feel that lovely stretch in the front of the body. Inhale and exhale. Release the spine down. So imagine a line of blueberries underneath your spine. You're crushing one at a time, and then you're relaxing the hips into their natural shape. Let's do two more just like this. Breathe in, press the lower back down. Breathe out, we push with the feet. Peel up slowly. Feel the weight go into the shoulders here, and then press the shoulder blades in. Inhale at the very top, and exhale, pulling in with the belly button. The spine coming down gradually. The movement is flowing, the knees are steady and strong. Release the hips into their natural position or shape at the very end. Let's do one more. Breathe in, we press the lower back down. Keep the length in the neck, push with the feet. Keep those knees steady as you do. Lift up nice and high. Inhale, squeeze through the glutes. Feel the weight in the shoulders. And exhale, release the spine down vertebrae by vertebrae. Pulling the belly button in. Relax the hips into their natural shape at the very end. We're going to draw our right knee into our chest here. Slide your right hand down towards the right ankle. Left hand comes to the inside of the right knee. Hug it in. Feel that crease in the hip, between the hip and the waist. And then we're going to stretch the left leg up towards the ceiling. Lower it down, depending on your strength here. All the way down towards the skirting board, or imaginary skirting board is the most challenging version, or you can have the leg up towards the ceiling. So lift through the head and the chest. Look in between the legs, full version of one leg stretch. Breathe in, hug. Breathe in, switch. Left hand goes lower on that left side. The right hand is supporting the knee on the inside. Inhale and exhale. Breathe in and breathe out. So you're hugging one knee in as tightly as you can. That opposite leg or the other leg, you're stretching it out as if you're pushing your foot through something resistant like treacle or honey. There's a bit of resistance there. You're not just throwing the leg out straight, you're engaging all the muscles in the leg as you stretch it out. Breathe in, hug in the right, breathe in, hug in the left, breathe out, right leg. So same as the 100, if you need to lower the head to the floor, you can. If you need to stretch your legs higher, if you've got a weak lower back or core, do it. Find a version that works for you. Breathe in, right knee, left knee, breathe out, right knee, left knee. One more breath cycle here. And we relax, hug the legs into the chest. Stretch those legs up high, flex the feet, feel the stretch radiate from the heels to the Achilles heels down into your calves. Gently rock from side to side, the hamstrings too. And you can always bend your knees. If you have tight hamstrings especially, you'll still get a stretch in the backs of the legs with bent knees. Check in with the head, tuck the chin in. We're going to do a leg overhead exercise next. So if you feel this is too much for you, you're going to focus on just pressing the hands into the floor. Legs can be bent or straight. Try and lift the lower back off the mat and release. So a reverse curl. Otherwise, come with me. You're going to stretch those legs out straight. Deep breath in. Engage the core. Exhale, legs go all the way over your head. Breathe in, we flex and widen, shoulder width apart. Exhale, we bring the spine down, vertebrae by vertebrae. So like the shoulder blade, as slowly as you can. Point through the toes, circle out wide and back to the start. So if you find this is too much, you're just lifting the hips and lowering them down. Breathe out, legs overhead. Inhale, flex and widen. Push away with those heels. Exhale, guide the spine down. Keep the head on the floor, especially at that very end bit. The weight of the legs are going to bring you back to the start. Inhale, circle, point through the toes, legs come back together. Breathe out. Inhale, flex and widen. Exhale, we bring the spine down slowly. Inhale, point through the toes, circle back to the start. 3 more, breathe out. Inhale, flex and widen. Keep the chin tucked, protect your neck. Exhale, release the spine down, point through the toes, circle out wide, back to the start. Breathe out. Inhale, flex and widen. Exhale, release the spine down. And then inhale, point, circle back. 1 more time. Breathe out, legs over your head. Inhale, flex. Exhale, bring the spine down. And then circle back to the start. Bend the left knee, bring the left foot to the floor. Same thing again, outer edge of the hip is in line with the outer edge of the foot. Bring the arms out wide for this one. We're going to flex that right foot. You can have the leg slightly bent, or the knee slightly bent, or the leg poker straight, but keep it in the same position wherever you are. Press the lower back into the floor. Breathe in, we circle out to the right. Exhale, back through the center. So make sure there's no pressure in that left foot as you circle. The hips are strong and steady. Those hip bones, or your ASIS, those bony bits in the front of your hip, are in line throughout this exercise. There's no movement. So they're your anterior, superior, iliac spine. They're a nice way of checking in with your posture. Press the shoulder blades into the floor. Circle out to the right, back through the center. Inhale. And exhale back through the middle. So come back to that Pilates breath in through the nose, filling up the rib cage, front, sides, back, and then exhale out through the mouth with that HA sound. Inhale, circle out. Exhale back through the center. One more time, breathe in and breathe out. Place the hands to the back of the leg and then just point and flex through the foot, getting movement into your right foot, circle the ankle. And then go the opposite way. Bend through that right knee, lower the right foot to the floor, and then stretch the left leg up. Flex through the foot, arms come out wide again, engage the tummy muscles, lengthen through the neck. Breathe in, we circle out to the left, exhale back through the middle. So that right foot is gently resting on the floor. There's no pressure in the foot. Generally when our knees are bent and our feet are on the floor, we want to push into it. So engage through the tummy muscles. Keep the lower back pressed into that mat. And notice if there's any difference in this side, the left side to the right. Normally, we have one side weaker than the other, one hip weaker than the other. Breathe in and breathe out back through the center. Right knee is strong and steady. Concentrate in that ball and socket joint, so it's just moving around. Inhale out to the left, exhale back through the center. No movement in the ankle or the knee. Engaging through the core to stabilize. Last 3, breathe in out to the left, exhale back through the center. 2 more, breathe in and breathe out, and 1 more time, inhale. And exhale, 2 hands find the back of that left leg. Point and flex through that left foot. And then circle the ankle out to the left. And then go the opposite way. Noticing all those muscles. The lower leg working, contracting and lengthening. The shin, the calf, the ankles. And then draw the 2 knees into the chest. Double leg stretch. Hands on your shins. Any knee problems, hands to the backs of the legs. Lift through the upper body. We're going to inhale, hug in so tight the bum lifts. Exhale, or wants to. Exhale, we stretch. So feet in Pilates V if you've no lower back problems. Otherwise, just squeeze the legs together. So relax the shoulders. Hug the knees into the chest. Exhale, we stretch. Palms open as if you're offering something. Breathe in and breathe out. Press the lower back into the floor. Inhale, we hug in tight. Exhale, we stretch and lengthen. So you can lower those legs, make it more challenging. Breathe in, hug the knees in so tight the bum lifts. Exhale, stretch and lengthen. Palms facing up. Inhale, hug in. Exhale, we stretch. Breathe in, hug the knees in. Exhale, we stretch and lengthen. Breathe in, hug the knees in. Exhale, stretch and lengthen. Last 2, inhale. Exhale, stretch. 1 more time, breathe in. And breathe out, stretch. Lower the legs down with control. We're going to reach the arms up over our head. Reposition yourself in your mat if you need to. Just stretch out. Feel that nice gap between the lower back and the floor. Depending on your spine shape, some people have more of a gap there than others. But just notice it. Notice all that space between the ribs, the bottom of the rib cage in the front, and those hip bones or your ASIS. And just breathe into all of that space. In through the nose. Exhale out through the mouth. Breathe in, stretch. So if you're trying to make your body longer, exhale out. 1 more deep breath in here. And breathe out. Now contract through those thighs. So feet in Pilates V, your heels are together, your toes are slightly apart, and you're squeezing those inner thighs together. If you have any lower back issues or you suffer from sciatica, just squeeze the feet together. Now, remember that lower back. Remember the space between your ribs and your hips, you're going to close it down. So press the lower back down as close to the floor as possible. Feel the hips and the rib cage come closer together. So you're engaging through that midsection and then protecting the lower back by pressing it down towards the floor. Inhale, arms are up over your head. Exhale, we come all the way up into a seated position. So use the HA breath. And it should be a struggle. Inhale, you reach towards your feet. Exhale, you roll down halfway if you can't do the full version or you find it's too hard. Inhale, arms up over your head, and exhale, palms in. So if you're struggling to come up, do the half version. I'm going to show it to you now. Inhale, we reach. Exhale, we roll down halfway, scooping through the tummy muscles. Breathe in and breathe out, bring it up. And then you can challenge yourself by coming down a little bit further every time till you get the full version of the roll up. Inhale, arms up and over. Remember, keep the core strong, lower back close to the floor. Exhale, peel the spine up. So it's worth like 4 sit-ups, normal crunches. It shouldn't be easy to come up. The movement is flowing and strong. Inhale, arms up and over. Exhale, use the breath. Breathe in, reach towards your feet, palms facing up. Relax those shoulders away from the ears. Exhale, scooping through the tummy muscles, roll all the way down. Inhale, arms up and over, strong core, legs are tight. Exhale, use the breath. Breathe in, we reach towards our feet again. Exhale, we roll down onto the mat. Inhale, we bring the arms up and over. Exhale, use the breath. 2 more, breathe in, reach. So remember your half version, you're coming down halfway, holding the position. Inhale, arms up and over. And exhale, use the breath. 1 more time, breathe in, reach. Breathe out, we roll down onto the mat. Inhale, arms up and over. We're going to do a rolling exercise next. Exhale. If rolling isn't for you, if there's any discomfort, you can lie on your back and rock from side to side. Otherwise, hands to the backs of the legs. Knees, if you have any knee problems, hands to your shins. Make yourself as small as possible. If you're advanced, you can hold on to your feet. Imagine you're a ball. Keep those arms in the same bend. Inhale, we rock onto our shoulders. Exhale, we use the breath, bring it up. Keep the feet hovering off the floor if you can comfortably balance. Now, notice if you're missing any of your spine as you rock back and as you come up. Notice if those legs are flicking out, the lower legs as you come up. It should be your breath and your core for this one. You're separating through the vertebrae as you go back and forth. Inhale, roll back. Exhale, use the breath, bring it up. Breathe in, rock, and exhale. A nice challenge is to let go with the arms. Inhale, you'll see if your knees move further away from your shoulders. And that shows you that your legs are bringing you up. Breathe in, roll. Exhale. Last 2, breathe in. There should be no pain as well. This should feel like a weird massage on the spine. Okay, hands behind the hips, knees bent up towards the ceiling. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Just press into the hands, lift through the chest. Feel the weight of the shoulders on your hands and just push from side to side. Spread through the fingers, press the fingertips, the base of your fingers, your thumb into the mat, and the little finger especially. Feel it in the wrists as you do that. We're going to inhale, lift those hips up. Hips should be coming in line with your knees. And then exhale, we release down. Keep the knees strong and steady. Inhale, lift up, squeeze through those glutes, shoulders away from the ears. Exhale, we lower down with control. Breathe in and breathe out. Inhale, lift up and exhale, lower down. Inhale, lift up and exhale, we lower down with control. Last 2, breathe in. And breathe out. And 1 more time. Inhale, lift. And exhale, lower. Stretch out the legs for spine stretch next. So I'm going to go mat width apart. Any lower back issues, bring the legs a little closer together. Then notice your straight spine. Is it straight? Ears in line with your shoulders. Shoulders in line with your hips. Start to bend those knees to get your straight spine. So if you are here, it doesn't matter as long as you've got that long straight spine. So fingers in between the legs. Deep breath in, shoulders down. Exhale, we slide forward with those hands. Inhale, feel the stretch. Keep the shoulders away from your ears. Maybe flex the feet, feel it more in the legs. And then breathe out, rebuild, restack. Re-lengthen, deep breath in. Shoulders away from the ears, draw them down. Exhale, we slide forward. Breathe in, feel the stretch. And exhale, rebuild, restack. Re-lengthen, deep breath in, shoulders back and down. Exhale, slide. Breathe in, feel the length, feel the vertebrae separating. And exhale, rebuild, restack, re-lengthen. Deep breath in, shoulders back and down. Exhale, slide forward. Inhale. And exhale, rebuild, restack, re-lengthen. Last 2, deep breath in. Exhale, slide forward. Breathe in, feel the stretch. And exhale, rebuild, restack, re-lengthen. 1 more time, deep breath in. Exhale, we slide forward.
Breathe in, feel the stretch. And exhale, rebuild, restack, re-lengthen. Hands come behind the hips. We're going to lift the hips up and then lower back down. Do it one more time. Inhale and exhale, lower back down. Arms come out wide. So bend the knees here if you need to, if you're finding it hard. If your back is getting tired as well, bend the knees. Deep breath in. Exhale, right little finger. Try and saw off your left little toe. Look over the left shoulder, reach behind for saw. Breathe in and breathe out. You're twisting through the waist. The sit bones are glued to the floor. Inhale, open through the chest. Exhale, saw off that little toe. Look over the opposite shoulder and reach behind. That back hand is up towards the ceiling. Draw the shoulders back and down as you stretch. You're twisting from the waist. Notice if one leg is sliding or one foot is sliding. That means that your bum is not glued to the floor. So sort it out. You're going to squeeze through the glutes. Check in with the lower part of your body. Exhale, saw. Breathe in, open through the chest. Exhale, saw. Look over the opposite shoulder. Breathe in and breathe out. See if you can stretch more with that back arm. So most people concentrate in the front where you're stretching forward. Reach back as if you're trying to pull yourself back. Those arms working against each other, creating more tension, more muscles working and contracting in the body. Inhale and exhale. One more set. Inhale, exhale, saw. And last time, breathe in and breathe out. Okay, we're going to flip over. Come over onto your right side. And remember that you're on your right side. So you're coming into a side sit-up position. Sliding forward with the right leg, press the outer edge of that right foot into the floor or the mat. If you've bony hips or you're uncomfortable, bend the knee. It's going to help you out. Stretch and lengthen through the left leg. The left foot is in line with that straight spine. And try and close a gap slightly between the ribs and the hips, engaging through those tummy muscles. The left elbow is up towards the ceiling. We breathe in, kick forward. First side kick, exhale. We flex, pulse back twice. Keep the hip bones in line. Breathe in and breathe out. Press into that outer edge of that right foot. And then notice if the upper body is swaying all over the place. That means you're not zipped up in the tummy muscles. Zip it up, engage the tummy. Keep the upper body strong and steady. Press the right side of the rib cage into the floor. Exhale, kick back twice. Breathe in and breathe out. Inhale, point. Exhale, flex, pulse back twice. Breathe in, point, kick forward. Exhale, flex, pulse back twice. Two more. Breathe in and breathe out. Last time. Inhale, point. Exhale, kick back twice. Reach down, take hold of your foot from the outside or your socks, your pants, something. If you can't get your foot, don't worry. Just push forward with the hip. Bend through that right elbow and rest the head down. Feel the stretch in the quads, the front of the thigh, the hip flexors, the front of that left hip. Kick into your hand and bend through the left elbow, releasing the left shoulder, feeling a stretch in the front of the left shoulder. Hold it, breathe into it, inhale. Exhale out. Maybe close the eyes, relax the head a bit more, and then we're going to bring that right leg in and lengthen. So have a look down. You should be able to see your toes. And if you can't, move the legs forward from the hips. Keep the legs straight or as straight as you can. Place that left hand out in front of your chest. Lengthen through the right arm with the palm facing up. Let go of your head. Allow it to feel heavy. And then lift the two legs up a couple of centimeters. Bring your feet into Pilates V if you've no lower back problems. Lift from the right side of the waist. So imagine there's a little ice cube in there and it's making you lift up to engage for those obliques. And then see if you can place your left arm comfortably on your side. Relax through the left shoulder. And just breathe here, in through the nose. Exhale out through the mouth. Breathing in, filling up the front, the back, the sides of the rib cage. Exhale, let it go completely. Squeezing the breath out till you feel it tightening in the waist. Inhale, filling up. Exhaling out, letting go. 2 more breath cycles, just being here in this position. And last one, deep breath in. And exhale out. Bend through that right knee, lower the right foot and the right knee to the ground. And then we're gonna reach up and over with the left arm. Flip the right palm to the floor, deep breath in. Exhale, we crunch up. So elbow towards your hip, feeling that shortening in the gap in the waist. So your obliques starting to work. Exhale out, squeeze it up. Inhale, exhale, squeeze a breath out, contracting through the side tummy muscles. Exhale, bring it up. Inhale, find length. Exhale, stretch, or inhale, stretch. Find length, exhale, crunch. Inhale, exhale. Breathe in. The more you breathe out with that HA sounding breath, but I know it doesn't sound nice and it's weird at the start, you will feel those inner tummy muscles contracting. You're getting more out of the exercise. Exhale, come up. Last two, inhale. Exhale, crunch up. And one more time, breathe in and breathe out. Relax. Okay, two knees stacked. Push yourself up onto your right elbow. Your right forearm is resting. Fingers are out in front. And then lift from that side, the right side of your waist. You're going to feel a hardening of the obliques here already. So this may be okay for you to just stay in this position. If you want to step it up a little bit, we're going to reach and lengthen through that left arm. Lift the hips up. Breathe in here. Exhale, we lower down with control. Breathe in, lift. And exhale, lower down with control. Inhale, we lift up. And exhale, we lower down. Breathe in, we lift. And exhale, we lower. We're going to step it up again. Inhale, straighten through that left leg. Flex and kick it out. And then we bring it back down. Inhale. And exhale, bend the knee. Breathe in, stretch and lengthen. And exhale. Inhale, stretch. And exhale. Last two. Breathe in and breathe out. One more time. Inhale and exhale. Place the left hand out in front. Swing the legs out in front of you. And we're going to stretch the legs out straight. Reach forward. See if you can hold onto your toes or your feet even, or your hands maybe to the backs of the legs, and that's fine too. Just feeling a nice stretch in the back of the body. Drop the head down. Feel it in the neck, bend the elbows. One more deep breath in here. And exhale, bring it up. Okay, over onto your left side now. So you're gonna lower down and come into that side sit-up position. Stretch forward with the left leg. The right leg is in line, so the right foot is in line with that right hip. Engage through the tummy muscles. Press the left side of the ribcage into the mat. Lift up through the right leg. Breathe in, we swing it forward. Exhale, we flex, pulse back twice for side kick. Inhale and exhale. So notice if there's movement in the upper body, that means you're not engaging your core enough. Inhale and exhale, pulse back twice. Breathe in and breathe out. Inhale, exhale, flex, pulse back twice. Breathe in, point, and exhale, pulse back. Breathe in and breathe out. Inhale and exhale, flex, pulse back twice. Breathe in and breathe out. Last two. Keep the upper body strong and steady. One more time. We're going to reach back with that right hand. Take hold of the right foot. Lower down onto a bent elbow or a long arm. Feel the stretch in the front of the thigh. Kick into your hand and bend through the right elbow all at the same time. Take a deep breath in and breathe out. One more deep breath in here. And exhale, let it go. We're going to slide the left leg in. Find length in the body here. So have a look down. You should be able to see your toes. And if you can't, move them forward from the hips. So the right hand comes out in front. Lift the two legs up a couple of centimeters. Relax through the head completely. And if you can comfortably balance, bring that right arm to your side. Close the eyes or soften the gaze. Bring the feet into Pilates V if that feels good for you. Contracting through all those muscles in the side of the body. Lift from the left side of the waist. Deep breath in through the nose. Send the breath into the rib cage. Exhale out. Soften through the muscles in the face. Let the head go completely. Breathe in through the nose. Exhale out through the mouth. Breathing in, filling up, holding this position. Challenging your balance. Using your tummy muscles. Exhale, letting it go. One more deep breath in. And exhale, let it go.
So you're going to lower down through the left leg. Bend the left knee in, right leg stays straight. Reach up and over with that right arm. Exhale, we crunch up. Inhale, find length. And exhale, squeezing through your obliques, your side tummy muscles. Squeeze a breath out. Breathe in, find length. Exhale, crunch and squeeze up. Breathe in and breathe out. So you're pressing into your left arm here, but don't press too much into it. Use your tummy muscles more to get yourself up rather than just using that left arm to get you up there. Exhale, we crunch. Breathe in, we find length. Exhale, we crunch and squeeze through those obliques. Last two, inhale, exhale. One more time, breathe in and breathe out. Now, stack the two knees, push yourself up, coming up onto your left forearm, your left elbow here. Elbows in line with your shoulder. Use your hand, use your forearm. Reach away with that right arm. Feel the obliques muscle, the obliques engage. That hardening of the side of the waist will show you that they're working just being here. So we're going to inhale, lift the hips up, and then exhale, lower down with control. Breathe in. Now, if you have a weak left shoulder here, you can just stay in this side position with the hips on the mat without doing anything else. Inhale, lift, and exhale, lower back down. Breathe in, we lift the hips up, and exhale, we lower. We're going to add the legs after this one. Breathe in and breathe out. Again, it's optional. So inhale, stretch out, flex through that right foot, and then lower it down. Inhale and exhale. So you can keep just lifting and lowering, or you can add the leg with me, see how it feels. Breathe in, find length, stretch out. Exhale, bend, lower down. Inhale and exhale. Last two, breathe in and breathe out. One more time, inhale and exhale. Okay, we're gonna lift up. Flip over into all fours, and then place the hands in line with your shoulders. Fingers are spread, middle fingers are facing forward. Knees are in line with your hips again, outer edges of the knees in line with the outer edges of the hips, the feet, you can't see them behind those knees. We're going to inhale, just shift the body weight forward towards your fingertips. Exhale, bring it back towards the heels, but don't come all the way back. Inhale, coming forward, and exhale, shift the body weight back. Breathe in, feel the weight go into the fingertips. Engage the tummy muscles, so pull your belly button up towards that lower back to try and flatten through the lower back here. Inhale and exhale. Last two, breathe in, shift the body weight forward, and then exhale. Bring the knees back. Okay, come into a position or shift the body weight so that it's evenly distributed, or as much as possible, depending on your body, between those 4 points of balance. Now, tuck the tail under, spin the inner elbows forward and push into your hands so the shoulder blades are moving further apart. Feel the strength in the shoulders and the hands. Hold this position, breathe in through the nose and breathe out through the mouth. One more deep breath in and breathe out. Just let it go. Relax through the shoulders, maybe bend the elbows and release them. We're going to walk the hands forward and come into a half plank position, and then we're going to move into full plank. So remember that tension between the shoulders, the wrists, the hands. You're going to get there again. Slide the knees back and then tuck the tail. So make your tailbone disappear as if you're trying to get rid of your bum basically, and you're rounding through that lower back, shortening the gap between the ribs and the hips, and then bring the hips or slowly lower the hips down. So your shoulders are stacked over your wrist, push into those hands, spin the elbows forward, use the fingertips and tuck the chin so there's no tension in the neck here. Tuck the toes under. Feel the strength of the body, the shoulders. There may be a shake. Breathe in, we're going to lift up, full plank. No change in the position of the upper body. Just lift the knees, stretch out through the legs. Exhale, lower those knees back down again. So very controlled movement. Breathe in, we're lifting up, strong body. Everything is working here. Exhale, lower down. 3 more, inhale, keep the tail tucked under, lift and exhale. And you may find it's harder than your normal plank if you do plank a lot. Inhale, lift.
but you're getting so much more out of the exercise by doing it correctly. Last time, inhale, lift up. And exhale, lower. Untuck the toes, bend the elbows and lower all the way down onto the mat. Arms come outside the mat or to the outer edges, depending on the length of your arms. Mine are right outside. Okay, so press the front of the feet into the floor. Feel those kneecaps lift. This is your quads engaging. Press the hips, the pubic bone into the mat. Lower part of your body is switched on. Inhale, we just peel. Chest, head comes up naturally. Exhale, we lower down with control. This time, bring your arms. Keep the feet glued to the floor. Inhale, lift up. And exhale, lower down. Breathe in, we float up. Keep the lower part of your body relaxed. Exhale, lower down with control. Inhale, lift up. And exhale. Breathe in. And exhale. Breathe in, lift up. And exhale, lower down. Breathe in, lift. And exhale, lower down. Last two, just like this. Breathe in and breathe out. One more time. We're going to hold the position. Inhale, lift up and hold. Squeeze your elbows into the sides of your ribcage. Tuck the chin in. Press the front of the body into the mat. Now, if you can stay comfortably here, we're going to inhale, lift the right leg straight. Exhale, lower it down. If you need the support of the upper body, lower the chest, lower the hands. Stack the hands and rest your forehead down. Breathe in, left leg lifts, exhale, lower. Breathe in, right leg lifts, straight legs, point through the toes, engaging the muscles in the legs, the hip bones, the ASIS. They are pressed into the mat, so is the pubic bone. Squeeze through the glutes to the bum cheeks. Inhale, lift and lengthen, exhale, lower down. So you have options. You can lower the upper body and work on the lower part. Inhale and exhale, breathe in, lift, exhale, lower down, inhale, left leg. One more set, breathe in, right leg lifts. Exhale, lower on the left leg. Exhale, lower. Lower the chest. Now stack the hands if they're not there already. Rest the forehead down, bend the knees. Gently rock from side to side, feeling a massage in the front of the thighs. Enjoying this rest. And then we're going to do more work. Okay, stretch out the legs. Bring the hands to the lower part of your back. Double leg kick. Elbows frame your waist here. Inhale, kick twice. Exhale, we stretch and lengthen. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. You may have to let go of a hand to straighten the arms. You can do that. Or if you can, keep the hands together. Inhale. Doesn't matter, both versions are right. As long as you're finding the length, squeezing those shoulder blades together. Breathe in, kick twice. Exhale, stretch and lengthen. Inhale, kick, kick, exhale. Relax through the elbows as you kick through the feet and stretch and lengthen. Breathe in and breathe out. Last two, inhale, kick twice. Exhale, stretch. One more time, breathe in and breathe out. Now, bring your forearms out in front, single leg kick. Straight away. If you can, come into a Sphinx position, elbows in line with your shoulders. But again, adjust the exercise to suit you. You might be right down here, especially if you have a weak lower back. Do what you need to, but keep the chest open wherever you are. Shoulders away from the ears. Squeeze through the glutes. Breathe in. We kick twice with that right heel only, and exhale, release. Breathe in, left leg only, release. Breathe in, kick twice. Exhale, release. Inhale, kick, kick, exhale, out. Breathe in, breathe out. Inhale, draw the belly button in towards that lower back. Make sure you're not straining through the neck. You're kind of looking ahead of those fingertips. Breathe in, kick twice, exhale, release. So the challenge here isn't really the kick, it's the posture, the upper body, the shoulders away from the ears. Press into the forearms. Feel the shoulder blades are down the spine. That extension in the back, that natural curve. It's a hard bit of stabilizing through the shoulders and making sure this doesn't happen. Breathe in and breathe out. Two more sets. Right leg, kick twice. Exhale, release the left leg. And then one more. Breathe in, breathe out. Inhale, kick twice and release. Move the forearms out. Place your hands in underneath your shoulders. Push yourself up. Crawl forward in your mat. Make sure you've lots of mat to roll back onto. Hands to the backs of the legs. Bend through the knees. Take a deep breath in. Pull forward. Exhale, roll down onto your mat. And find whatever position feels nice for you. So it doesn't matter where you are. You could be on your belly, as long as you're relaxed. Just move the head from side to side and let the weight of the head sink into your mat. Move the fingers, the toes, and then just let them go. Softening through the muscles in your face again. Maybe squeeze the eyes together, create tension in between the eyebrows, and then just let them go. Feel the weight of the head in the mat. Allowing your body to slow down here. And giving yourself these few minutes just to be alone with your breath, with your body. So if your mind is racing, planning, doing whatever it does normally, don't judge yourself. Just take your focus to your belly. Feel that natural rise as you breathe in. Tummy muscles letting go, letting your belly fill up. And then exhaling out, noticing how the belly button comes in closer to your lower back. The deflation, that letting go as you exhale. Breathing in, the belly rising, a pregnant belly. Enjoy it. Allow yourself to breathe in fully, deeply. Exhaling out, letting it go. That jellyfish-like movement of your breath, the wave of the inhale and the wave of the exhale. And as your breath finds its natural rhythm, let the arms and legs feel heavier in the floor. If your mind has started to wander off, which is completely natural, bring it back to the belly. Every breath in unique in itself. Every exhale unique. Allow yourself to let go on every level and surrender to your mat. And now wriggling through your fingers, through your toes. Feel that gentle movement return to the body. Move your head from side to side. And place your hands on your belly, if they're not there already. Take this moment to thank yourself for doing this class. Maybe set an intention to do more things like this. Being kind to yourself, to your body. And then slide your feet in one at a time. Reach the arms out wide from the body and allow your knees just fall to the right. Turn your head to the left. Stay here, breathing into the left side of the body. As you breathe out, bring the knees back through the center. Allow the knees fall to the left, turn your head to the right. And breathe into the right side. Slowly return to the center. Bring your two knees into your chest, hands to the backs of the legs, giving yourself a hug across the ankles. Move the head. And then take a deep breath in and breathe out. Rock up into a seated position. And if you don't get it the first time, try again. Thank you everybody for joining me this morning and doing some Pilates. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel and maybe watch more of my videos if you enjoyed this session. And I'll be here next week, same time. And thank you. Have a great day.